Hello everyone, welcome back to another Pokemon the series, the beginning episode talk. So, this episode, while at first it may seem like filler is upon us, it's actually not filler. However, the gang has made it to Hop Town, for some reason that's the name of the town, and a woman rushes over to Ash and hugs him because she confuses him for her child who went missing 3 days ago. Turns out a lot of kids have gone missing 3 days ago, and because of the fact that Officer Jenny is a part of it, terrible detective, and also joins in on the case, so the gang's gonna help Officer Jenny with this problem. So, their first thought is the fact that we have to go into the Pokemon Center in order to be able to find out if any of the children there may know something. So they go inside, and Brock assaults a kid by being like, Officer Jenny is beautiful, isn't she? It's like, okay, dude, calm down, okay? But the kids, sadly enough, don't know anything about where the other kids have gone. However, the Pokemon in the Poke Center are behaving a bit strangely as well, as in basically the life has been sucked out of them. Even the fish, the legend of fish, sadly enough. And a Psyduck as well, who, also isn't really feeling all that well. However, Officer Jenny then picks up some sleep waves, and Pikachu then also loses all of his energy. So the gang decides to follow the source, which leads to a skyscraper, and on top of that skyscraper for some reason is a giant mansion. Sure, why not? So they go inside and they see a bunch of rich people and a Hypno and also MJTV's true love. And it turns out that Hypno is being used by these rich people who love Pokemon, by the way. Basically, this is like a Pokemon fan club. But Hypno is being used in order to put these people to sleep. However, the side effect is that it affects Pokemon and also children. However, we still don't know what happened to the children. So Misty inspects it a little bit further and she turns it into a seal. Well, mentally anyway. She thinks she's a seal, starts clapping like a seal and rushes off. So the gang follows her and she runs all the way into the park, and Ash makes a comment like, I didn't know a park this big existed. Like, I think New York has a park like that as well, but whatever. But it turns out we found the kids. They were just in the park, which is a horrible location to be. For children to be in a park and they are hypnotized into thinking they're Pokemon, I'm sorry, but this is not really a good thing. So the one guy comes up with the idea of using Drowsy's method instead in order to counteract what happened from Hypno. So we tested on Misty, which turns her back into normal. Also, by the way, the Drowsy evolved into Hypno 3 days ago, which is where the whole link comes from. But Misty turns back to normal. She immediately becomes angry because Ash insults her to try and see if, she's back to normal. So now we need to get Drowsy to the park, so MJTV will bring him back. Don't you worry about that one. So we head off. However, at that point, Team Rocket comes in because they want to steal the Hypno. And they try to use a mirror in order to have Hypno hypnotize himself so that it'll be easier to catch. However, the mirror gets broken and then they try to whip the Pokemon, at which point Ash sends out Pidgeotto to get rid of Team Rocket. Now that nuisance has been taken care of, let's go to the park and Drowsy fixes everything. And also then we go to the Pokemon Center where Drowsy once again fixes everything, except for one Pokemon, which is a Psyduck. So Brock agrees to take care of the Psyduck because obviously he's in love with Nurse Joy and can't say no to her. However, he then immediately regrets it. However, Misty then falls and a Pokeball rolls over to Psyduck and Misty catches Psyduck. Yes, this is the infamous episode in which Misty catches Psyduck, the legend himself. Oh my god, and that's where the episode ends. And yeah, overall, the episode was generic. What can I say? The episode was a bit generic. I like the whole, trying to figure out what happened, but it did feel very fillery. However, Misty catching Psyduck is 10 out of 10 worthy, but that doesn't change the fact that this episode did feel a bit fillery. But then you have a mansion on top of a skyscraper, so I don't know what to expect here. And the kids were in the park. I like how we go to all these different locations, which are still in the same city, by the way. It feels like we're traveling through like a forest and from one city to the next. But no, we're still in the same city. So I like this episode a lot, and now we have Psyduck on the squad, who is gonna give us a lot of joy from this point forward. But I'm gonna end it here, so let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below about this episode, the Psyduck catching episode. And with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if you're not already, turn on notifications. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel, link in the description and at the end of the video. And next time we are gonna be making Pokemon pretty. Bye.